Hello everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 25 Dynasty Mode Series video, and we're continuing our journey as the head coach for the Kentucky Wildcats today, and what a dream start to the season this has been so far. We have led the Kentucky Wildcats to a starting record of 4-0, we're undefeated in the SEC, we took down South Carolina in Week 2, the big one, we took down number 6 ranked Georgia in Week 3. That was an incredible game we will never forget. And we took down Ohio last week, a team we should have beat by probably more. But now we are going into our first road game. We are going into Ole Miss versus the Rebels. We are sitting with a rank of 17, while on the other side you have an Ole Miss team who's sitting 11th. And this is really an unfair ranking because strength of schedule is night and day for this Kentucky team and Ole Miss. Ole Miss has not played anybody yet in the top 25. They haven't had any SEC games, but here we are, Kentucky, who has a better record, better strength of schedule, and sitting 17, 6 worse than Ole Miss. So they definitely need a patch to adjust the ranking system, because I've noticed watching other people play as well that the ranking system seems to be all over the place. But in today's episode, we're going to go over the top stories, and then we're going to head into the game, of course. And after that, do recruiting. I will have timestamps so you all can jump around wherever you want in the video description below. So feel free, go ahead and skip ahead wherever you want to go. If you all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps these videos and helps the channel. Subscribe for plenty more sports games content. And I want to point out, I also have a Road to Glory career mode series on the channel where we're the quarterback for the Minnesota Golden Gophers. That one has been so much fun, so check that out. I have this Dynasty Mode playlist and the Road to Glory playlist linked for you all in the video description below. But as we take a look at the top stories, NC State beat Clemson 31-21. NC State is ranked 6, Clemson is ranked 10. Now, also, we have a huge matchup this week. Number 7, Arizona, going into Utah. Utah is ranked number 4 right now this season. We also have a win from Michigan, and Michigan beats USC 26-21 and moves to the number 1 ranked team here. So USC is dropped to 18th after that loss that last week. I'm not sure what they were before then, but Michigan takes that number 1 spot in the top 25. And then this matchup is one I'll never forget. I had this matchup in the career mode series on the channel. Let me tell you, when you go into the big house in Michigan, oh my, I feel sorry for that Minnesota quarterback because we just played this a couple days ago, and oh my. This is bringing back nightmares, everybody. If you watched that episode, oh, sorry to bring back bad memories, everybody. Oh, let's get off of that screen. Let's get off of that screen. Okay, one thing I wanted to point out is a couple people mentioned that our running back is going to get hurt getting the ball that much. So I did adjust the auto subs. So I increased it. It was at 80 and 70. I increased it to 84 halfback sub in and 75 halfback sub out. If you all found other numbers that have a better number 1 back and number 2 back ratio, because what I did, I actually went and looked at our running back. So if we go to the roster here and we take a look at Trainum, Trainum does have wear and tear. So that's something that I wanted to show here. Trainum is hurting out there. Has a pretty significant increased injury risk, but he has been getting so many carries. He's been getting hit hard, and the backup has barely played. So thank you all for pointing that out. That helps out a lot. And also, I haven't showed the player cards yet. So in the player card, you can, of course, see wear and tear. You can look at the stats. You can set them as captain. You can look at their physical ability, their mental abilities. You can also look how many skill points they've earned. So you have no control over applying the skill points. But what you can actually see at the top right of the screen, you can see how much each player gains after each game and throughout the season. So each player has their own experience and goals that they get along as you're playing the game to get experience towards skill points. And now, although you don't get to spend them yourself, they do progress them. So I just wanted to show that on the screen there, and we need to make sure Trainum gets a little break, right? We need to make sure he gets a little break. You also can see the development trait. Trainum has the impact development trait. Our quarterback, Brock Vandegrift, actually has star. So yeah, so Brock Vandegrift from Georgia taking down, might I add, you all realize how big that Georgia win was? That's Brock Vandegrift against his former team. He left Georgia to go to Kentucky. Beat his former team. Are you kidding me? It does not get more exciting than that. But it is time. Number 17 Kentucky going into Ole Miss against the Rebels here. Number 17 ranked Wildcats versus number 11 ranked Rebels. One thing I wish here on this screen, I wish it showed the offensive stats. We can look at the overalls in the next menu. I think here it should show points per game, rushing yards per game. It should show like defensive rankings, offensive rankings. Like this screen should show more. It shows the one impact player. I wish this showed a lot more information on the matchup. But you know the beautiful thing, you all see this right here. Kentucky Wildcats are leading the SEC. Are you kidding me? All right now, let's keep this up. I am so ready for this. If you all have not seen a road game yet, you all have seen nothing. That 85 overall on the other side, 86 offense, 85 defense. They play like 1,000 times better than that. Whatever difficulty you're on, spike that by 1,000. Playing on the road to this game, it feels like it should. It's amazing, but it is time. Let's crush the Ole Miss Rebels. And you know what? Let's take a look at the current away uniforms. The all white. I like the all white, but how about the all white with the chrome helmet? I think that's going to look really cool. All white chrome helmets and maybe even black cleats. Yeah, that's the one. Mix it up a little bit. Let's go ahead and crush those Rebels in Ole Miss today. Let's go, YouTube.
Honey toddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim flam, bim bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
First rain game, everybody. I was hoping it was not raining tonight, so okay. Oh no, let's kick the ball.
Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway.
Wow, I love this video game. Let's go Wildcats. It is pouring down in sheets.
And the ball's free deep in his own territory.
Take that, Ole Miss.
Kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Hey, as a return guy,
that's a hit stick, everybody.
You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you.
Who just put that hit? Number 85. 95. I was controlling him. I did the hit stick, number 95. It's rainy. Oh, we still got to play football.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Timeout.
Timeout by the offense. Can't afford any miscommunication here.
Oh, we got a football game. That's right. Oh, Brock forgot. Brock was so excited celebrating the, what a hit. The rain makes an impact. Okay, let's settle down. Let's settle down. You all can tell I wasn't expecting that.
They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Toughest rank to play, 15. We can't audible or hot route. You can see the question mark above the quarterback in this atmosphere. Now we have some momentum after causing that fumble.
Dropping back, it's Vandegrift. On the run,
we had to slide. We can't risk fumbling in the rain.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away.
3rd and inches. Let's watch the replay.
Didn't get the sack, obviously.
What a read. Great blocking by the center.
A big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right
Oh, Rock, get that ball forward a little bit.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion.
That's
and go
wide
to work
open.
with a first and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Touchdown,
And
Kentucky.
the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. A quick strike.
On U of K, everybody.
When you got such great field position, obviously when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
What a run. The fight song. You love to see it. Kentucky getting momentum. Momentum is huge in this game. It makes a massive difference, even when you're on the road. It is pouring down rain, though.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're lining up to boot it away.
Wow, I love this game so much. Amazing.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Watkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will take the field for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
That's what happens when I play middle linebacker. Going back to the line.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second
That's
and
me.
inches,
Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh,
look what I found.
the weather playing an impact. I'm just gonna play defensive tackle.
And the Rebels in the hurry up.
I should have got outside contained there.
On the run, it's
No.
Diggs. Got the first down and more. Oh, what a move!
Good tackle, Maxwell, but they're doing a hurry up today.
Gets it to the 39-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
He's going to pass.
Good hit, good hit.
Man down the middle.
This
Nice
environment
pitch
is
and
pretty
catch there.
fantastic,
They'll
though.
have enough for the first down.
Number 9, get back to the line. Did you see Silver?
Receiver time to work all
Silver
the way
couldn't get
across
into
the
position.
field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Slips one guy.
Good tackle.
He's loose.
Missed the first tackle, but it's a rainy night. It's you're gonna miss tackles.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups.
Let's
You get
go.
a really good feel
If
of
that
how
was a
good these
read
teams are.
option, that was a
And the intensity's
looked like
gonna be big too, Dave,
looked
because
like
the
me
players, on
making
these
the
teams,
read
they've been
option
thinking about
for the
this game
Minnesota
for a
Golden
long time. They
Gophers
knew
in the
they'd
career
have a
mode.
national stage, and they
No,
got a
not
chance
me.
to prove
That's
just
Rhett
how good
Gamer.
they are.
Oh, man, make that statement.
This is
Make
Ryan
that early
Gamer
statement.
here.
We always look at the end of the season and what does the
Completely
committee say?
different person.
Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to play.
And the
Yes!
defense gets
Walker
home and makes
making a
play at the
big-time
37-yard
play.
line.
And I love playing man coverage. On
We're
the
just
back
gonna
end.
let
Keep those
Walker
receivers
control
faces.
himself now.
Don't let him
I've been
feel
playing as Walker the whole
comfortable in
time.
that zone where
I'm
they
gonna
can
play
find
as
all
the
these holes
opposite
in the
side of
zone.
Walker. Let's let
Rush
Walker
can't
do
get
his
home.
thing.
Pressure him, pressure him, pressure him.
What a hit. I can't believe he held on to that. I came in on the other side to lay the hit on him, holding Ole Miss to a field goal. Kentucky has the momentum
And on
today,
4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board.
and that's a
This
game
is
changer.
going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that,
Ole Miss is
still
so
a
flustered.
7-point game, guys.
Here's what I love about this video game. I love a lot about this video game. But when you all start to play this game more and you get a feel for it, momentum is massive. And when you go into that road environment and you get the momentum quick, you can really shift it to your favor. Now, again, it can shift at all points in the game. Momentum is huge.
Kentucky sends the
Home field
offense
advantage
back
is
out onto the
huge.
field.
But we came out,
Boy,
made them
David, they
fumble.
would love
this game, the way it plays different each time, the away home environments, they did an incredible job.
Move the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes.
Now their fans are fired up.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication is going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding.
Let's go screen.
These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt.
Way to knock it down.
The SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done.
Let's go level still.
Doing that this year.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long.
Look, we can't see the play. I know what it is. It's a levels concept on the left. Dingle's doing a flag route.
Looking downfield, it's Vandergrift. Throws for the tight end.
Dingle!
Yes! He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback.
The rain does not affect Brock Vandegrift or the tight end Dingle.
Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown.
It is coming down in sheets right now.
Better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
We would have
big hitting going on in the trenches right
like
now.
the momentum we have right now, like just insane, right? So much momentum.
Contain this running attack.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. And a really
Let's keep the momentum going. If we throw an interception the other way, it changes everything the opposite direction. We are not losing it.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the play.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line.
2nd and 10. How about a slip screen?
The defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Our jerseys would be so muddy right now, the players who have gotten hit. Especially our running back.
He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the
Look,
screen.
backup running back is in. See, it's working. Adjusting the auto subs. What a play.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody
We
there
got to
to
run
make
it.
a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
A first down run in the red zone.
Trainum does it again.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
That's not Trainum. That's Sumo. That's Sumo. Let's go, Sumo. That's not Trainum.
Driving out of their stance, working into the second level.
Trainum needs a break, though.
Creating a lane for that running back.
The senior, that was wide open. That's all offensive line. Good audible, good read by the quarterback. Kentucky has all the momentum. We're making a statement. We're upset. Like, they gave us a rating of 17 when we should be above Ole Miss. Ole Miss has 11. Get out of here.
And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent.
Good play, good play.
Cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need
just got to keep playing smart.
Play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find
3rd and 5. I'm putting the blitz on them
that you can use against this defense.
The give on the inside. Runs through a
Did
tackle.
we stop 4th and
Boy,
inches?
is he
They're going
close to
for it.
that
No,
first
they're
down.
not.
Maybe just
What a
couple
hit.
inches
Way to
short.
get up there and put the hit on them as they were stumbling. Whoa.
The Rebels will call on their punt team.
Audible to the blitz there. Tried to show a different coverage than we were in. I showed a cover 3, I
His
believe.
first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They'll get down and put a stop.
I
to
can't
this
believe
return.
Brown hit
They'll
onto the
mark it
football
at the
there.
32.
Did we do a speed option?
Kentucky has it back, and
Not in the
Big Blue
rain.
offense takes the
Well,
field.
let's try it.
And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels, and you back them up
Brock
a little
might
bit,
not
you
be
get
able to
a little
move
bit of
after that
rhythm,
one.
It's really hard
You
to
talk
stop
about a
Jesse,
hit.
and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller,
They were in
you're
a
gonna love what's
overload
happening
3
right now, because
seam.
everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just
That's
looking
what I
at your
need to
play
pay
sheet.
attention to more.
Everything
What was
you're
the previous
picking is working.
coverage they
See if
were
can
in?
pull it off again here.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Our center
They bring
slipped.
him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Our center
Just
slipped.
nothing
Let's go
doing on
close
that
wise
last run.
seam.
They knew coming into this one
Touchdown.
they were going to be challenged, right?
Just
This
kidding,
is
but I
one
do
of
want a
the
first
best
down.
defenses
Now, look at the
in
good
all of
news.
college
We have
football. For them
momentum.
to
None
have
of our
any
players are
shot,
lacking
they're gonna have to
composure.
do
We
a
have the
lot better
momentum.
running the
This is
football.
huge. We can call audibles. We can do whatever we want.
Looking to throw, it's Vandergrift. They're trying to get to it.
I forgot
And
that
the
was
defense
X, right?
making
So
a
I couldn't
short
see.
tackle just short
It-
of
I
the first
panicked.
down marker.
This is why
Oh,
third
no.
down is so
Look at the
difficult
top
for
right.
quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes
It was
and put
open
faster
across
guys
the
on
middle.
the
Was
field, and they've got all of their
look,
different exotic looks they've
but
been
it was a
game
question
planning
mark
all
above their
week for.
head, and I didn't want to
Sometimes you
risk
haven't
throwing
seen
it
on
to the
film
wrong
yet, and it
receiver.
confuses your
But that
offensive
should have been
line,
X.
confuses you, and you're out here just
It's
trying
tough
to make
game.
plays, trying to do something right to get a first
Gotta
down.
punt.
Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
Brock is hurting
Kentucky
tonight.
sends out the punting unit.
We might have to put in the backup for a
First one's
drive.
on its way. The
Rest
leg ought
'em.
to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Good
Oh,
job
we
by
are
the
hitting
coverage team,
tonight.
and that's how we'll end the period.
Ole Miss
Guys,
just
at the end
gained
of
some
the
momentum
quarter,
there.
and Kentucky has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats.
What a start. That's a dream start here. Coming into Ole Miss, making a statement that we are the better team,
Now
but
the challenge here, they've taken a punch.
Let's keep
but
it
they
up.
Can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. Grabbed over
Good
the
hit,
middle.
good
It's
hit.
Priest-Corn. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Really good concept there to get
don't like
things
it.
going
I don't
against
like
the
it.
tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
what a play. Number
Got a hand in
11.
there, knocks it away,
That's a
incomplete.
big time play. Let's
This
go
offense
cover
just
4
has
drop.
to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside.
I shut out the outside
They
contain.
can rely on this guy to pick up solid
See, I'm getting better.
yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Oh, no. Tempo 2. Press.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here.
They had
bring him
no
down,
trust
he's
in their
gonna lose a
quarterback
yard
there.
on that one.
No trust.
That DB had a different story.
You're not
He had
faking
something
us
to say,
out.
Coming up, making a physical
They're trying to throw us off with the run, but
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
let's go halfback slip screen.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in too. He's been
Brock,
so
you okay
good
over there?
reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football, and they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to
Brock,
make something happen right now.
you- You need a break? Yeah, I think so, coach. Look at Brock. Okay, we can't risk losing our starting quarterback. Should we put in the senior, Bo Allen? From Lexington, Kentucky? I don't know. Or maybe Gavin from Owensboro. It's so risky. to leave Brock's minus. Look at these stats. He's gonna fumble. He's gonna get hurt, and wow, we're in trouble, right? We can't risk losing Brock. Look, Brock doesn't even know what's going on right now. Let's okay. Let's put in some speed here. No, I'm gonna do. Yeah, let's put in some speed. Let's put in the seat. We have 2 senior backups. Let's give them a rest. Let's give them a rest. Let's not get carried away. We are not losing our quarterback. We are not. Can you look at wear and tear in these menus? I know you can look at abilities. Where would you look at wear and tear? If you all know, let me know. I mean, I would think it'd be somewhere in coaching, but it wouldn't be in the injury report, would it? No, that's just if they're actively injured. I don't know if there's a way to look at wear and tear for all the players unless it shows it there at the top right.
Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion.
Senior Gavin Wilmsack can make a play, right?
Now they'll run the draw. Got room at the 35.
He might not have to. If a wide receiver makes a block downfield there, you all realize that's a touchdown. If you watch that replay, if you all pay attention while I pick a play, if it shows that wide receiver, that's a touchdown. Number 7. Barryon Brown. Come on, Brown.
Running backs delaying. You've taken your deep drop in coverage.
You missed the block.
And now you've got to rally and find the football and do it, trying to avoid these big 300-pound bodies running.
Play action. We've been running on first down the entire time. Let's trust the senior.
Here's the play fake. Now to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can
maybe
get
not.
settled.
That's we gave Brock enough rest. Yeah, that's did you all see as soon as I threw it, it went into the red? That must be composure of haven't played a game this season. Okay, Vandegrift, you're back in. Hope you had a good break.
They're trailing in this game. A turnover would be massive for momentum right now.
Hope you enjoyed your time on the sideline.
Hand on the ball, knocking it down.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Yeah, and you don't see very many.
That's not the hit you want to see your starting quarterback take, knowing they're at a severe injury risk. Oh, my.
Quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it.
I'm looking at Macklin for a touchdown.
It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
What a catch. The transfer from North Texas coming in clutch in the rain. Brock making a big-time play.
And there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now.
I'm going to go with the screen again. I'm just going to get the ball out quick, believe it or not.
They tend to turn into bigger runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
What? That was something, Brock. Brock was scared to death back there in the backfield. I got to play one play of quarterback in high school football in practice. Coach had this weird idea thinking that I would be a good quarterback. I don't know why. They said because I was smart at the defensive back position and wide receiver position. So coach had me go back. I had no time. 2 huge defensive linemen from our team coming at me. I just tossed the ball fully up in the air. That was the last play of quarterback I ever saw. That's a true story. The last play, coach took me out, never mentioned quarterback again.
It's Vandegrift. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I mean, their pressure is insane right now.
Don't throw across your body. Don't throw across your body. These guys nowadays, they do it more and more because they're more
Some might say, well, why did Brock Vandegrift just start running? He's terrified out there. Have you seen how many hits he's taken? You would run too.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Come on, Barry. Come on, Barry. Coffin corner. Coffin corner punt. Let's go.
Boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field and get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter.
Good play. Come on.
Run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
Keep it up, not switching up. I'm going to show a different coverage, though. They'll cover 2.
Keep getting the football back to them, to the other offense. You're wearing your defense out, and you'll have no shot to get back in this game.
Got to get through, team.
Quickly
Ooh, 2 big hits in a row.
Pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Okay, let's prioritize pass. Spread.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off.
Am I getting too passive?
No doubt, in the SEC,
Probably.
You've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to
Made the play on that one,
road,
YouTube.
Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Off the play fake.
What a play!
Will get home.
Come on!
Goes down at the 17.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The give to the back.
Man, I had a feeling they were going to run that. Smart, honestly.
To keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
Smart.
The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down.
Let's not let it get ahead of ourselves. Let's just, you know, I know I have a huge smile on my face, but let's just play our game.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Power football with the run.
Okay, Ole Miss is putting the hits on this team.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks.
Our team has the composure and momentum, though. Can we go ahead and get the physical therapy and personal trainer staff in the locker room? Make sure they're ready. Make sure they got an ice bath ready for Brock and whatever else they need.
Looking for a man. It's Vandergrift. He makes the connection. At the 35.
You always get out of bounds in this game. Wear and tear, and it's the rain.
Not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Look, Brock's getting a little bit better.
This guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst.
The wear and tear system is fantastic. Like, it's fantastic.
You saw it right there.
The give to the back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
It's 2-minute warning. Let's get some coffee, whatever you're drinking today. Cheers, everybody.
Efficiency on 1st down, man. You are doing just that.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand.
We don't need to throw it. Don't panic. Our offensive coordinator is panicking on the sideline. Settle down. Settle down.
He's got it again. And the Wildcats will move the sticks.
And I don't care if I
we got plenty of
2,
time.
by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation.
Some of you might say, well, Ryan, the screen hasn't worked all day. Why do it? Well,
get to the 1st down mark.
Here's why.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt.
I'll be quiet now.
To hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
Dane Key for a touchdown right here.
He's going to pass on 2nd down.
Just kidding.
When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the 1st down with your feet can be.
I am so worried that Brock's going to get hurt.
Right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is.
Yeah, Brock is not
field,
panicking at all
so
today.
Confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive.
Hold on to the football team. I'm going to do conservative. hold
like
on
this
to the
guy as a
football.
running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Looking for just
That's a
one
touchdown.
more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Close. I thought it was going to work, but
There, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range. You got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense.
no, you do not want to see a run-pass option, announcer. Trust me.
On the ground. And he'll
Yes!
find the end zone.
Patterson! Touchdown! You're seeing a lot of different running backs in the game today.
As they extend this lead here in week 5.
What?
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Way to go, Patterson. Are you kidding me? 21-0, shocking Ole Miss. Showing Ole Miss that they do not deserve to be the number 11th ranked team. I can't even talk right now. I'm shocked.
Lining up to add another.
Our team has full composure.
And
We
with
are
the
just
extra point,
rocking
they
their
push the
world
lead
right
out
now.
a little further. They march 58 yards.
That
for
is
a touchdown
impressive
on
right
that
there.
one. And close the deal with a
The
3-yard
cheerleader, she
touchdown
was
run.
just doing push-ups there like it's nothing. That's Kentucky Wildcat cheerleading right there. Let's go, Kentucky. Doesn't matter the sport.
Kickoff team out there
Old
set to
Kentucky
put it
home,
away.
#1. My old Kentucky home, everybody. We're not technically in our old Kentucky home right now. We're making it seem like home.
And he'll bring it back.
Toughest place to
Nice
play.
job by the kickoff
Ryan
team.
Gamer and these
Everybody
Wildcats say,
standing in the
get
lane.
out of
They'll
here.
stop
Let's
him
settle
at the
down.
16.
I'm getting too
Ole
confident.
Miss
Settle down.
ready to send the offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind.
Settle down.
You love to create
not over yet.
before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They're bringing heat.
See, I didn't hit the quarterback. It would have been a
Pressure got to
penalty.
him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Gotta give
Silver
the defense a
shoot,
lot
we're
of
not
credit, man, 'cause
blitzing.
they've come into
I mean,
this
they
hostile
might run it,
environment. They've quieted
to be
the
honest.
crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're
That's
making
only
it
if they
hard
wanna
for this
lose.
quarterback to go to work.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Watkins. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all
I didn't mean to be the linebacker there. I was in between switching players and got caught, and that would have been that linebacker zone. And wow, did they take advantage of it.
Shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Dart. And that incomplete pass caused by
He
the
almost
big
did a
hit on
one-handed
first down,
catch.
second
Did
down
you
coming.
see that?
That's a ball
That
that
was
was off this
sick.
field complete.
He didn't
Had the
catch
coverage
it. Would've
they
been a lot
wanted.
sicker if he
Receiver
caught
ran
it,
on the route.
but-
Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Look at me giving some audibles, making sure they got plenty of space. Ooh, what a hit by Hardaway.
Timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there.
Am I
at the point of
crazy
attack,
to-
Once the tight end
No,
made the
I'm
catch,
not crazy.
there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
He'll throw on 3rd down. And that one's too high and too wide. Out of
I'm
bounds
not
and
crazy.
incomplete.
We know what we're doing out
Really
here.
Nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
We are shocking
And the punt
Ole Miss
goes
today.
out of bounds.
Like
We'll see
13
where the
seconds
officials
left.
spot it, but
Brock's
they
hurt.
certainly
Look at
gave
our
them no
running back. Look at the wear and tear.
opportunity for a return.
You can see it right there. Oh, you can do a halfback sub package. I just saw that. I never knew that. If you use the right stick at the
Time
bottom of the screen.
dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
We're going to run it. Let's not risk anything.
Running to the left. They needed to find
Let's
the
actually
space
risk
and get
something.
it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They'll use a timeout
You all
right
know
before
me.
halftime. Maybe time
Do you
for
want to
one or
win
two
or
more
do you want to
plays.
lose? That's the question, everybody.
Halfway there
Some
on
might
first
say,
down
well,
and
Ryan, you've
2nd
got
and 5.
momentum. Well, let's get even more. No, we're going to throw a pick 6.
They'll run it from the gun. They get him on the ground, but
let's be honest, we're going to throw a pick six, right? I'm going to call a timeout just for fun. We've got one. We're going to line up in the throwing position, and we're going to go that same play. We're just going to take a look.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
That's a touchdown to Key. If not, just throw it away.
He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Pocket starts to collapse. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down
just have a seat. Just have a seat. I'm just going to relax back in my chair. Let's watch the halftime report. Get some coffee.
Gentlemen, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there today in Oxford. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
Michigan, we're coming for you. You better watch out, Michigan. The big house, we're going to schedule you all week 1 next year. We're going straight into Ann Arbor. I'm just kidding. Let's not get carried away.
Kentucky has it back in the big blue offense. Takes the
Okay, now what I will say, the personal trainer said Brock is falling apart in the locker room. They said Brock has to get rid of the ball quickly. They said he's got nothing left. A couple of bruised ribs. His whole body's bruised right now, so be careful.
Starting this third quarter on the ground.
That's great blocking.
He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice
I told you
game.
Ole Miss was not as good as they had them. They had an easy schedule to start the season.
You know they're going to run it. Everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still, you cannot.
They barely beat an
Nothing
FCS
more
team.
demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy.
Have you noticed the running back moves in the rain? It's not as easy. Have you all paid attention to that? Look at Trainum. Oh my. Trainum, are you okay? Let's sub him out. Wait, can we not? How did I sub him out? Is that just at certain points in the game? I saw that at the bottom left. It let me sub out the halfback earlier.
Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Jock H option. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's only certain times of the game.
Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Sumo's got to make that catch. It is the rain, though. He was open, first down, dropped the ball. That's the rain. Wow, that's painful.
For a quick hitter, you're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off.
Punter,
for the offense.
can you pin him down, buddy? Show us how you do it here, Barry.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch.
That's pretty good, actually. That's actually really good.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field.
What a hit.
Possession after possession, Jesse.
And yeah, you know, after that Georgia game, in this video game, I've been getting a lot of head coach offers in real life. You know, contacted Kentucky. I believe Coach Stoops is going to contact me soon. I sent him my resume. I sent him that whole film, that whole video. So been getting a lot of coach offers here. So you all may not see these videos anymore. We may just go into coaching.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Be a perfect time for them to throw a touchdown pass.
They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice.
I audible to a blitz and threw them off. Perfect time for them to throw the old touchdown pass, right?
Where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
I tried to get outside container. What a hit. Childress coming up there, putting a hit on him. Don't allow anything underneath.
Not to mention multiple scores. shakes off the tackler. And he gets
That's arm tackling. You can't arm tackle in the rain, and you cannot arm tackle against good running backs.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
What a play. Hardaway coming up there making a big-time tackle.
Talks about DBs, and they talk about dropping in coverage and not being physical. That DB begs to differ. Great tackle.
Okay, so coverage, we're going to press, and we don't want to allow anything underneath.
Is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now.
Look at that outside contain.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I love playing defensive line. It's always been my favorite. I absolutely love it.
Throwing his face in the fan. I ain't scared. I don't just cover guys. I make tackles.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Inside zone. We're not going to risk fumbling on the punt return. Something I told Barry Brown. You know, run it if it's wide open.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on.
What a block by the center.
Being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more
so I'm trying to remember to hit the RB button to hold on to the football. Our running back, we're going to have to sit them. Like, look at them. They're going to get hurt. High injury risk. Like, we can actually take out our running back. We can move them down the list. We have to play it safe. We cannot. We have good. Sumo's really good, right? A player cannot start. What? Oh, is it probably? Wait. Is he our fullback? I did not know that. What? I did not know Sumo was playing the fullback position. So let's get Sumo in there to take over at running back. We're gonna give Trainum a rest for the rest of the game. We'll move him back in. He's having a good game. He's hurting right now. We have to honor the wear and tear. We can't risk losing him. Yeah, obviously we can't risk losing our starting quarterback either. But we've got to be careful. Yeah, Sumo is the 3rd down running back. Power back is Trainum. Let's put Sumo in there for now, and then we should be good. Got to be smart, right? Got to be smart.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Handoff from the gun. Makes it past the marker.
Oh, Sumo!
A huge
What?
gain on that one before the defense.
Watch this replay, YouTube.
What perfect
Enjoy this one.
execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
You can't tackle him.
This offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running.
That's a bad throw. What a catch. He got the receiver killed,
They
though.
make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every
We're doing a PA wide receiver screen. That's one of those when the wide receiver comes back to the huddle and looks at the quarterback like, are you trying to get me killed?
Throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers.
62 has to get up to the left, make that block.
Job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Let's go PA
Great
read.
play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical. At the
They're going to
point
think
of
we're going to
attack.
run here.
This man
Oh,
trying
this
to
is a
block and
great
tackle
defense to complete this play.
The play action fake. And they can't make the connection.
The
on
rain,
3rd
I guess.
down.
He just couldn't. The odds of me hitting a 50-yard field goal is like 0 to none.
They know they're in field goal range. They can take
Right?
the 3 points on the board.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio.
Whoa,
now.
hey, what can I say? I'm kind of a
Kevin,
big
what do
deal.
you got?
One of the best field goal kickers in the game. You all didn't know that? If you're new here, don't watch the last 4 episodes. Besides, make sure you watch the Georgia episode. Just skip a few parts, particularly the end of the first half. Some of you are still shaking your head about the clock management issues in the first half, that Georgia game. I'm terrible at clock management.
We are
Terrible.
the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got
It's nerve-wracking, though. What a kick.
Oh, and how about
I
that?
hope
know
they
Kevin
keep
and those
kicking
guys
as
will be
hard as it
keeping
is.
an eye on it for us.
It's fantastic.
Looking for
I hope
blocks.
Madden does a hard field goal kicking as well. Hope the new Madden does a hard field goal kicking, because I never feel pressured on Madden to kick a field goal at the end of the game. Like, it's just, I don't miss. In this game, I'm terrified.
They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down
Especially
24,
away.
but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Good play, good play.
Complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And I love working the slot.
Cover 9, show 2. I absolutely love it. That's a long play name. But I like how specific it is.
I like working those guys and those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
I told him to hide underneath. I told him to stop the underneath. Play underneath the receiver. Stop the first down.
Well, this defense has been dominating their opponent all game long, and I think you're really seeing
getting better.
the fruits of their labor.
You know,
on
those
the
the
recruiting trail.
defensive critics
They
out
have
there,
got some dudes up front.
we're here to silence
Out of
you
high
all today.
school, in the portal,
So,
and those guys are
Ryan
just
Gamer's
wreaking
been getting
havoc on this
upset
offensive
seeing the
line.
defensive critic like learn how to call defense. It's actually funny that there were some of those comments in the Georgia episode. But yeah, I think we're good.
Catches signaled for and made. Kentucky has it back in the big blue offense. Takes the
But I have
field.
been learning. I've been working on it. I never claimed to be perfect, right? I never claimed to be the best at this game or the best defensive play caller, the best offensive play caller. But I had fun, right? That's what it's all about.
We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important.
Game management, right? Game management.
Got 3
Use
on
some
first
clock.
down at 2nd and 7.
The run's not open, but what about free flip play?
From the gun. Give on the inside.
Good call. Good call.
Wrap, 2-step squeeze.
I love this
Junior
close
knows how to
wise
get 'em on the
seam
ground.
single back.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? To throw, it's Vandergrift. Feeling some heat.
You all see
He's
how
gonna be
slow
stopped
Brock
just
is running
short
right
of
now?
1st down. He tried to
You
get
all
it on
see
his
how
own.
slow he's
There
running?
was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit.
That's perfection.
And the punt
What a
hits at
terrible
the 6,
bounce.
and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work.
Good punt, Barry.
The last time we saw
Good
this
punt.
offense, we
I'm
had
proud
to
of
look
you.
Quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing
Look at
going.
our defensive line.
Let's find some juice.
Going
Find
up
your
against
guys.
this
Find
Ole
those
Miss
plays that you
offensive
know
line
you can
and
run
just
inside,
crushing
out,
them.
backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Out of the gun, the inside.
I cut up the play.
Stacked up.
That's all I'm trying to do. Defensive end. Staying contained. Staying contained. I've been in other episodes getting way too carried away. You just got to be smart. Believe it or not, we're going to play underneath again.
And this offense is
Play
desperate
underneath.
to keep this
We're going to
drive alive.
emphasize the
Trailing by
pass, and we're going to
multiple
press.
possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd
Screen.
down. through the
Screen.
air.
Screen.
Hard in the backfield. It's Harris.
Hardaway.
He gets it. Oh, so
Shut
close to the
them
first
down.
marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And I
There
think
is
that
no way
completion
Ole
is
Miss
as good
would
as a
not
first
go
down,
for that
right?
in
Because
real life.
You set yourself up now in 4th and inches.
No way.
Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
There's no
And
way
the
they would not go
Rebels
for
will
this in
punt
real
this
life,
one
right?
away.
24-0, unless they've just given up.
He'll bring it back. It's Brown. He gets a block.
Our defense is
Looking
just
everywhere for
locking
room
them
to
down.
run
I'm
with
actually...
really good coverage, and
So
he'll step
what I'm
out of
paying
bounds.
attention to is
Kentucky sends the offense
their
back out
personnel.
onto the field.
I'm trying to
Here's
pay
another
attention to their
opportunity,
personnel on the
Jesse, to stretch
field,
out
and
this
then
lead
actually
after
the
punting
coach
last time.
suggestions seem to pick plays based on their personnel. So that helps out a lot.
And there's
I'm not
obviously
getting
no
carried
need to
away.
panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good
I
drive
see
together.
your all's comments. Hey, I see those comments.
They'll line up for a second
I
down
see them.
play.
Some of them give me a good laugh, but like, you know, I see them.
Guys,
Like,
that's the end
Ryan,
of the
why did
quarter,
you
and
run a
Kentucky
cover 6
has the lead.
90% of the time?
This has
Oh,
been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up.
told you all. Ole Miss did not deserve the 11th rank.
It might be
That's the
unlikely, but
statement.
hey, it's
You
college
realize we're going to
football.
move up
Comebacks
into the
happen.
top 10 after this.
We'll get this quarter going with a second down play.
Wow, I love this video game.
Give to the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Level cell.
Now on 3rd down after that run.
No. Sumo in route.
Looking to throw for it.
I need to get off the pass sooner. It was open.
Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete.
It's open.
Fourth
It's
down
so
coming.
cool how
Kentucky
much
will
different
be
the
forced
rain,
to punt.
how much different
They've
this
been
game
busy
plays
out
in the
there to
rain.
punt for
Like,
the
it's
5th
amazing.
time today.
It's night and day.
He'll get away another punt. He's been
That was a
really
good punt,
active
Barry.
today, and no
There's
doubt
a good
he's gonna
punt.
earn his varsity ladder. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective
You think a
breath
man would
and
throw 'em
start
off?
playing like a unit on this one.
Just because we
Completion
haven't
a
read it.
little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Dart.
No?
Finds
Okay.
a tight
Okay.
end.
Good to know.
And works it to the 40-yard line.
Wow, they answered that one quick.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Makes a
Ooh, you
connection.
got to get up there quicker. We are playing a very relaxed defense right now, though. So, you know, try not to allow big plays, try not to allow anything crazy, and just got to trust your D.
This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Just trust yourself.
Tagged on the outside. It's crease corn. This guy is doing
We've got the
work
talent.
on the outside and the sweet toe tap to stay in bounds there.
How about the sweet feet? I mean, it's so hard to know where you're at on the sidelines and have good body
Yeah, I'm gonna play
control. You can
linebacker
tell
here.
he did. Gets the feet down, secures the catch. That is a nice catch.
Maxwell
Nice
needs to make a better play on that football.
And a nice grab
You've got to
there.
make a better play.
Pick up
Like,
down
that's
at the 35-yard
that's
line.
that's
The
pitiful.
Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Corner's going to give them room.
What are we doing?
Back to the air one more time. Catch in the middle.
He
It's
missed
Wells.
the receiver.
And good
11
coverage by the
should have been
defense
my
just to
zone.
short
Did you
game.
see me panic?
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got
Why
the
don't you
lead,
play
it's late, and
linebacker,
they're gonna try
Ryan?
to tackle
Oh.
everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have
You
to
know.
really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first.
He's got it. Works his
They were
way
there to
the
make the play on that
4-yard line.
ball.
They'll have it
They were
first
there to
and
make the
goal.
play. You've got to
The
make
offense
that
has
play.
struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust
Press
me,
'em,
this coaching
stay
staff is
underneath,
still trying
stay
to
inside.
find
Oh, hold on,
things to
stay
build
inside.
off of for
Yep,
next
there we go.
week. And after an explosive play like that,
I cut him up. The running back did a great job of cutting, though, after that. I was there. The invisible.
The blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
Does Ole Miss know how to disappear? What? Is this a game in Harry Potter?
That was not a crack. That was wide open.
Okay, they've got to fix that bug. He disappeared during the celebration. Can we, a rules official, we need to get some, that can't be legal. That can't be legal. I don't know about you all, but there ain't no way that is legal.
Pushes ahead.
That's what happens. You're supposed to be outside contained. I dove in. Yeah, we really need to check the running back. I couldn't see him. Maybe it's John's. Maybe this player knows John Cena and talked to John Cena before the game and taught him how to do the you can't see me, right? You can't see me, and we just can't see him.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Maybe that running back is a big fan of WWE. Mentored by John Cena. Imagine. Yeah, let's run the ball. Coaching adjustments, do clock.
They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, Dave.
Look, Brock is fine. His wear and tear is now 3 yellows instead of 1 red. That's much better.
Built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few.
How's our running back looking? Is our running back looking ready? You know? Let's take a look. He's had a lot of break. Train him. Oh, train him is good. All right, train him. Get on in there. Train him's back, everybody.
Try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
This game's not over yet.
They'll run it from the gun.
Cranum's amazing. Like, you see those quick cuts? The movement in this game is so smooth. Like, it's so responsive. That was no jukes. That was just me. Honestly, that was just me trying to decide which way to go. I don't want to act like to you all that I like knew what I was doing there. I wasn't trying. I was just trying to, you know, try to get a feel of the ground a little bit.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down.
Oh, now he's a high injury risk again. Are you kidding me? Our personal trainer is going to be working overtime. Sumo's amazing.
They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching
Sumo's
staff,
running
really challenge your
like a maniac.
line
Jumped
to
over
go win
offensive
the
lineman
football
like
game,
it's
right?
nothing.
You gotta lead late.
We need to take Traydon back out, you know? I wish we could do it right there from that play call screen and like take out right there. Wish we didn't have to go into here. What would be cool, you know how they have that play call screen there? If you could like hit a button and pull up the sub menu right in the top right there. Like right there, that screen that shows like the different stats and plays. It'd be nice if you could do that. A good quality of life feature.
On 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw it. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Some might ask, what were you doing? Well, sometimes it's best not to ask that question.
They finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back.
Because I don't know what I was doing.
This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. The give as they work on the clock.
They are emphasizing the run right now. Oh, all right.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep leading the
I'm
clock.
not afraid of you,
Defense,
Ole Miss.
I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Oh, the rain. What a throw. Right to Dane Key. What a throw. Looked like there was an injury. Was that our player or their player? I didn't see the name. What a throw, though. It's the rain. That's a tough catch to make. Wow, just couldn't hold it down. What a try. Good try. The Lexington, Kentucky hometown hero there, Dane Key. We were just trying to chew clock, though.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. On the return, it's Watkins. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running.
Punter, make the play. Look at Barry.
He will score.
Look at Barry run.
Well, they needed a momentum-shifting play. Playing at home, they're able to get the punt return and take it the distance. Pollock, he made one guy miss, and it was off to the races.
Great job. Secure the catch, make the guy miss, get towards that sideline, and just use your speed and get to the end zone. What a great game-changing play, and this place is going bananas.
Okay, I'd like to have a long talk with Jerry, our special teams coach. Jerry, we're going to have a long meeting after the game. The punter is supposed to be a football player after they punt the ball. A punter looked like they were running in molasses, and they looked like they were scared.
Two-point conversion attempt to try to get
Like,
into a one-possession game.
Are you kidding me, Barry? You're a football player. Act like
He
it.
looks that one in nicely. He'll be stopped.
You can't tiptoe in the rain. You're supposed to be the last line of defense. Yeah, we also blame the rest.
Out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside.
Jerry, what are you doing out there?
Calls a quick timeout there. Perhaps a little confusion about what call they were in.
Just trying to make sure Jerry over there knows what he's doing. Like, wake up.
They'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing.
That was a
bouncing
great
around, but the
onside
Hands
kick.
team is able to corral it.
Honestly, you know what changed this game? Them hitting our quarterback. Brock, you know, you can tell how much worse Brock is playing. And, like, also our offensive line, we're not, maybe they have wear and tear. This whole team is falling apart right now at Ole Miss. Like, look, our offensive line can't hold a block.
Out there, David, and in this position, they like
Let's
to
go
take
pistol.
a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
I think Sumo is getting hurt too, or at least wear and
I
tear.
expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Going to run it. It's
That is
Creighton.
incredible blocking.
Pass to Stinson,
And a
still
first
on his
down.
feet.
That's blocking
Timeout called there
101,
by the
everybody.
defensive
How do you
effort
block?
to get the ball back and save
Right
as
there.
much time as possible.
And listen, if it ain't
Besides
broke,
number
don't
82,
fix it. I mean,
could have
I
made
love
could have
teams
blocked
that
the
commit
one
to the run,
sooner,
and when it's successful,
but instead went
keep
after a
running
further
the
one.
rock.
So that was not
David,
ideal.
I think this offensive line right now,
Zone
they've
read.
got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up
Y'all think what I'm
nothing.
thinking?
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish
You all think what
yourself on
I'm
the ground.
thinking?
There
Everybody
wasn't
shook
any
their
that
head
Yeah,
no at
Reese,
the
I
same
wonder now
time.
This offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the
Oh,
field,
yeah.
see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Oh no.
Dropping back.
Wait,
it's
why didn't they
Vandergrift.
play action?
Dances away from the heat. He's going to take off. And that defense is there.
Where was the play
Got him
action?
Out of bounds after a short gain.
Why did he get out of
And that's
bounds?
a really good job by this defense because remember when the quarterback
Our running
runs,
back,
now you got an extra
missed the
blocker
play.
because he's not just handing it off and standing there.
They were
And
rattled
still
there.
Did a good job at the point of attack. Kinda
Oh, that was
strung
supposed to
him
be a
along
play
and
action.
made him run out of bounds.
Huh.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third
Oh,
and
which
long.
play did I call? It's that one, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take a gamble.
The receivers often will run their route based on
Oh,
the
he can't
side
hear it.
adjustment.
No, it's a Brown. It's a bang. Oh, he can't hear it.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
What a
Snagged in the
throw.
middle. It's Trainer.
Yes! Trade him from Brock Vandegrift. Take that, Ole Miss.
That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Yes.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead.
On,
and they got the ball. I love
UFK.
this offense. They were
On,
aggressive.
UFK.
They got
Let's
another
go.
score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Nothing like our old Kentucky home, everybody. This is like a home game right here in Ole Miss. We got the momentum. That first play on the kickoff. Game ball is going to the player who
They'll try
made
to
that
add another to their
tackle.
lead.
Who was it? Does anybody remember? 85,
And that
82,
extra point
whoever it
is
was.
a big one
Game
as
ball.
They now have a 3-possession, 17
When you
point
play
lead
the
in
number
the fourth.
15th,
About
plays to
kick
play.
it off after punting punching it in for the touchdown.
You got to get some momentum, and that's what 85 did for us. Oh, wait, I was talking about Jerry's special teams. Never mind, we won't have a talk with Jerry about that last touchdown return. We'll have a talk with Barry the punter. But Jerry changed this entire game with his special teams coaching.
It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally
Some of you might be like, who's Jerry? So if you don't watch my other content, you don't know who Jerry is, but he is a very important figure here on the channel. He does a lot throughout all of the sports.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now.
He's the conditioning coach. He's the special team coach in this series, the assistant to the defensive coordinator as well.
You're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
On the run, it's Dart.
That's an interception. That might be some of the worst cornerback play I have ever seen. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Our cornerback said, well.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver.
Got to make a play on the ball. You're on an island, right? You're on an island out there. I understand that, but you got to make a play on the ball. Like, it's simple as that.
They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect
play
coverage,
underneath.
and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
He's got it and still on his feet.
You know, Ole Miss has a fight like no other. I can tell you that. I can tell you all that.
He wants to throw it.
Yes!
And that one is picked up.
Go to the house, Stewart! We don't do a touchback. We go to the house, baby. Take it to the house. That's Kentucky football right there. Listen to the silence of the fans. Now they're booing. Take that, Ole Miss. You all know who made that play? Weaver on the line. I broke through on the defensive line, hit the quarterback as he threw, made a mistake, wobbly football, huge interception. Stewart takes it to the house.
And the defense makes them pay.
Yes. I love this video game. College Football 25. 11 years. Wow, it's a special, special game. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
What a sack. I finally got pressure on the outside edge. Hit the quarterback. Wobbly pass. Stewart makes a break on the ball, and instead of his teammates were yelling, get down, get down. No, no, no. Stewart says, I'm going.
They're about to kick it away.
Love
and
it.
The defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six.
When you're in conference play, you're trying to move up the rankings. You don't let up.
They'll bring it out to the 25.
I can tell you that right now.
Ready to send the offense onto the field. Not a lot to feel
We can give good
about
cushion
in this
now.
one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives.
Our film study this week is going to be fun, I can tell you that.
Figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Did you all see them crush me on the line? They got back at Weaver for that hit on the quarterback. Did you see
Well, he's
that?
putting up big numbers coming
They
into this
flattened
one.
me on that right
He's
side.
gonna go his way early and often with that last catch.
Oh.
He's now got over 500 yards receiving. on
You
the
all
year.
mad?
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Trying to get to him. Keeps it going. And he was flat.
There was
Missed it.
nothing.
Sometimes you see a guy, he's
Oh,
open, you try to
my.
baby it too much.
He was panicking back there.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put.
Did you
all
all hear that?
facets of defense together. Run defense, pass
This
defense.
defense
They've been
has put it
so
together.
Good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They
Defensive
dominated
critics
this
out there. The commentator is basically saying, take a seat.
Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal
Next
range,
game,
but
we're
they
going to
love
get
pick
beat
up
by
the first.
60. I'm calling it now.
Back to throw.
You all already know, like, Ryan's been talking too much about this Kentucky defense. He's about to allow 60 points.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't.
Oh, I love this series. This series is fantastic. Thank you all for being a part of it.
This is one of those days you learn from.
Crush them.
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Victory formation. Victory formation. I am fired up today, everybody. Like, this is a perfect game. How do you go into
After
Ole
this,
Miss,
it'll be a wrap.
fight home field advantage? You force a fumble in the rain. The rain played awesome today. It was fantastic.
And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for
Kentucky,
we have this
5-0.
thing in hand. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And
A
that's all that
scoreless
matters.
first
It's not
three
always
quarters.
pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes, but at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Wow, what a game. So there is, you notice as the game progresses, there is some, like, mud on the jerseys, but not what you would expect, right? So there is some, like, wear and tear there on the jerseys, but oh my. 14 points in the first quarter, 7 in the second, 3 in the third, 14 in the fourth. Our defense had was that a 95-yard kickoff return or something like that for a touchdown? 96-yard? It was a long one, I can tell you that. It might have been longer than that. That was nuts. And then we held them scoreless for the first 3 quarters. That's a 38-14 ball game, 3-0 in the SEC. We made a statement today. We came into Ole Miss. Now, one thing that is important to point out, in real life, Kentucky went 5-0 last season, and then that's when things started to go downhill. But it was Georgia who we played after we were 5-0 in that 6th game, and Georgia really derailed us. They just crushed us last year in real life. So, you know, we beat Georgia here in this series, an incredible game, a hard-fought game. 38-14 here today. That was fantastic. Stewart probably gets who gets the game ball? The whole defense, honestly, or running back, or whoever made that play at the beginning of the game, number 85. You could give the game ball to a number of people. Everybody, let me know in a comment who should have won game ball. You all can vote. You all can vote who should have won game ball. I'm thinking to give it to the defensive captain and maybe defensive coordinator, the whole defensive team, because that's the reason we won. Our defense locked it down. Our offense played great too. Good play calling. I played smart today and didn't do anything crazy. And when you don't do anything crazy, you don't throw interceptions, you win ball games. We rushed for 202 yards, playing to our streaks, and different running backs touched the ball. So thank you all for that auto subs tip. That was a game changer, and I think it was a smart idea of me changing the running back out earlier in the game so he didn't get hurt, and Sumo played amazing. 3 rushing touchdowns. We held them to 54 rushing yards and only 1 touchdown. We locked them down on the defensive side, and it's all momentum. I'm telling you all. When you play this game more, when you go into an away environment, if you get momentum right away, it changes everything. When you get your composure back as a team, it changes everything. On the contrary, if Ole Miss goes down and scores right away and holds us, it's hard to get the momentum back. Momentum is huge in this video game. It seems to happen behind the scenes, but momentum is massive. The composure of players plays so importantly. Now, they did throw all over us, 292 yards. We threw for 121, but we have to realize we played to our strengths running, and Brock was getting crushed, and we were game management, chewing the clock. I wasn't trying to be fancy. We don't need to be a fancy offense. Just play smart. We did not have 1 turnover. I kept doing the RB button to where you secure the football every single time, and we held on to the football in the rain. I didn't try to get too carried away with runs. They had a fumble loss and an interception. That interception was amazing. And punt return, we don't talk about. We don't talk about, or we'll be having a long talk with our punter. There's got to be more penalties in this game, though. I don't know if that's something that you adjust. You know, I don't like to get too carried away adjusting sliders, but that's no penalties. Yeah, right. No, maybe this Kentucky Wildcats team and Ole Miss is just so disciplined. That's a 90 overall quarterback, Jackson Dart, senior, and we did not hold him. Well, we held him to not throwing a touchdown pass, right? But he had 292 yards. But honestly, I feel like we did shut him down. We played safe defense. The only reason they got yardage in the end of the third and fourth, I played a very safe defense and let them kind of get cushion and stuff. So yeah, we shut them down on the rushing side though. But let's take a look at the best team here in the SEC, maybe the #1 team in the nation. Brock Vandagriff took some shots. Did not throw an interception though, only 52% completion. Game manager, right? That's all I told Brock to do today. Manage the game. Manage the football game. Don't get fancy. Don't throw interceptions. I'm proud of myself because you know how many interceptions I throw in this game? Well, a lot. But Trainum plays great. 21 for 112 and a touchdown. Sumo was incredible. 13 for 71 and a touchdown. Vandagriff 8 for 16. Patterson had that one run for a touchdown. You love to see it. The freshman from Florida, elusive back, 69 overall, comes in and makes a big time touchdown. Okay, so now receiving, we did not have much there, right? Trainum had a touchdown. Baron Brown did not get a single reception, right? But it was tough in the rain. You can tell the difference. It was really tough in the rain. Now, what about sacks? I know that Walker did have a sack. Oxidine had 1.5. Fearbry had 1. Or is that Fearbry? Fearbry. And then Walker had 1. Jackson had a half sack. Fari Jr. had a half sack. Now, I had a broke up. So I had 2 tackles as Weaver, 1 tackle for loss. I feel like I was good at that position, though. I feel like I was disruptive as Weaver. Let Walker do his thing on the other side, and he had a much better game, right? 6 total tackles, 4 for loss. He was disruptive like he should be. So we'll keep Walker doing his thing, and I'll keep controlling on the other side or maybe defensive tackle. But I feel like I played pretty good on the other side of the ball there with Weaver. I feel like I played really good. I played as a couple different players, but we made some good plays. Hardaway had 12 tackles. What? And, of course, Stewart had that touchdown. So I'm going to pause the video, take a couple screenshots, and we'll go into scouting and take a look at the road ahead. I'm just fired up right now. I'm fired up. What I'm trying to do there in that game, what I'm trying to have Brock Vandagriff do is play very much like Alex Smith did. Alex Smith, when he played for the Kansas City Chiefs, played very smart, did not make a lot of mistakes. And, Alex Smith, the strategy there for Alex Smith was to game manage. Don't throw an interception. Alex Smith, I love Alex Smith. He was a great quarterback, and he was so smart. And that's what I'm trying to do with Brock Vandagriff. Let's not do anything crazy that game. We're in the rain. Let's be a game manager. Alex Smith would have had a much better completion rating than what Brock Vandagriff had there, but we didn't throw in any interceptions. And, so that was my strategy with that game. And look at us, 5-0. We'll see how the rankings are looking next week. But if we don't move into the top 10, I would be very surprised. And we completed some challenges at the top right of the screen. You can see we're level 6 now. We have 10 coaching points, and that's massive. But it is time to recruit, everybody. My favorite part, a lot of your all's favorite part here at the end of these episodes. It is recruiting time. We made a lot of big moves last week, and let's see what we got here. Okay, so Rooks is one we really want. Rooks is one I want tremendously. We're competing with Wisconsin, Cincinnati. So that's in the top 3. He has it. He's got a while left. He's in our pipeline, Westerville, Ohio. So let's go ahead into here and see. We sent the house, right, last week. We still need a little bit more information at the right side. We know proximity to home is important. We scheduled a visit last time as well, right? Didn't we schedule one or not? Did we? I don't think we did. No, I think we were thinking about it, right? Competitive visits we do not want. So we already have a left in, Pat Flanders, coming into town there. So that's a competitive visit if we bring in a ride-in. But we could bring a defensive tackle and middle and linebacker and stuff for a complimentary visit, right? So that's not one we want to bring the ride-in to. A win, we get great. If we lose this, it's really bad. So where's one? Wow. Okay, so we're gonna have to bring this player in. We're not bringing him in during the FCS matchup, right? We're not bringing him in week 12. I think we have to bring him in against Vandy, and we can't lose against Vandy, right? It's home, be a fun game to come into. I think we go ahead and schedule the ride-in for week 7. And oh, what are we building on? We could wait to schedule this, right? We could wait because let's just do proximity to home. Yeah, we know they like proximity to home. We have that family visit. Let's do it. Okay, so we did schedule a visit for Tim Rooks to come in against Vandy at home. Of course, it's a visit at home, but we can't lose to Vandy at home. That would be absolutely heartbreaking. Wow, we'll just all be shocked if that happens. Okay, Pat Flanders. See where we're sitting. Number 1. Coach's favorite. Oh, we did a pitch last week, a soft sell. So what we can do this week, let's go ahead and remove that. It worked. Let's go ahead and add an option. We have 25 hours. Should we go for another soft sell? What gives us more? A soft sell? We'll contact friends and family. Best when you have some idea of what the recruit wants. And we do. I guess we could leave it on soft sell. Right? It seems to have more of an influence. So, academic prestige. But we don't have that. Oh, I don't remember what we were on, though. So we better not speak to their academic prestige, right? But what if we could sway them for championship contender or something like that? Student of the game is good for 2 categories, but we have a C+ academic prestige. Wake up, Kentucky. Come on. Let's move those academics up for the University of Kentucky. Coach's favorite? Yeah, let's go. That's too risky to an academic prestige. They don't care about athletic facilities, though, but it's still better than, like, academic prestige. Like, okay, yeah, good. Or how about we just contact... this is tough, right? Wow, I love this game. Soft sale. Let's do Coach's favorite. That's what we had it on, right? I believe it was Coach's favorite. We could send the house... Do we get more influence on sending the house or Coach's favorite? That I really don't... It looks like we get the same. You see it at the bottom there? It looks like we get the same for doing that versus sending the house, and we have... You save points. Is that true? If that's the case... Oh, we can even DM this player. You don't have enough hours available. Oh, because... Okay, but we can... Sort of social media, just to add a little bit more influence. We don't lose them. Oscar Baducci, left tackle. Let's see where we are. We're number 1. We have send the house on. I don't think we need to start swaying, right? I think they're looking good in our favor. So I think sending the house now. Now correct me if I'm wrong. It seems like sway is cheaper and just as effective when it hits the right categories as sending the house. Because look, there's 5 influence markers there. You see that? It's the same as sending the house. There's 5 influence markers. So I guess that means if you play into their strengths, if they fit your program. And I know that's not always going to be the case, right? But it seems like it's a cheaper route. Unless I'm just missing something. We can try it here this week, and it may come back to bite us, but it's going to free up some hours, and we can schedule a visit for the left tackle. Actually, probably not a bad thing to do. We probably need to free up some hours later on. So let's go ahead and soft sell, or maybe even hard sell. Do we have enough information on them? No. Oh, this is where it gets tricky, right? This is where we probably need to keep sending the house to figure out more information about them. Because that seems to be what happens, right? I don't know, but or maybe that's as time progresses. But one thing that we see on more players, we learn more about them the longer we scout them, right? So like as you take a look at this stuff right here at the right, for a lot of players, we find out more about them, and proximity to home is an F. Oh, that's not good. So it's not leading into that. But it seems like the longer you scout somebody, the more you're going to find out about them. We could sway them. What if we sway them on something, right? Because they care about proximity to home, and we do not have that. We're actually the furthest they could ever imagine from proximity. So we're going to keep it on Send the House. Kyle Kendricks, and we're still going to learn as I go. That's what I love about this. We're in season 1. We're going to be learning. We're going to just having fun. We're sending the house on this Lexington, Kentucky defensive tackle. Look, Louisville has went down a bit. Kentucky's undefeated. That helps out ton. And we sent the house. Should we could use sway. We could not sway. We could use, let's take off Send the House for now. We could use, well, we can't use soft sell. Not till they get, not till top 5. So let's go ahead and keep the house sent. Let's keep the house sent there. And this is the quarterback I really had my eyes on. I think this quarterback is going to be a very solid quarterback in the future. You know, they're not going to come in and start right away. Brock has another year unless he plays so good he goes pro. But we have 25 points on him. Friends and family. We're number 1 on the list. No other schools are going after him, surprisingly. So we're going to keep Ajayi on that list. And then Colton Sanders, tight end of loves Kentucky. He's from Kentucky. Contacting friends and family. I don't even think we need to spend that much influence on him. Right? I mean, he loves us. That's good. Let's just keep DMing him. He already loves us. Same thing for probably Ajayi, because look, I think it's safe for this one to back off. I may regret this. We don't need to visit his friends and family each week. That seems a bit too much, right? Doesn't that seem a bit too much? Who knows? Maybe somebody else swoops in and grabs them from us. So yeah, we're going to cut those down a bit. And then Trayvon Drayton is the halfback I really want. Pitt. Oh my. Our soft sell worked. Deal breakers, proximity to home, and we have that. No, you can't go to Pitt. Trayvon. Telling you right now. 94 speed, 91 acceleration, 86 change of direction. Please come to Kentucky. 84 carrying as a freshman. They're going to start. I'm serious. They're going to start, everybody. This player right here is going to be a game changer. So we have 50 hours on because we did a lot last week. So what we're going to do is remove friends and family. We're going to remove social media. And we're going to go... We need to schedule a visit for this halfback, definitely. We could, if we have enough hours at the end after we go through this, we may do that. So we sold on soft sell last week on Coach's favorite. And we may do a hard sell. Because we are really trying maximum influence. Awards the most influence when choosing the correct ideal pitch, but also has the largest penalty when wrong. Most useful when you know the recruit's ideal pitch or are desperate. We know their ideal. Look! We know it. Athletic facilities, coach prestige, and proximity to home. Trayvon, welcome to Kentucky. Welcome to Kentucky. Let's go ahead and DM them too. DM them. We have max points spent on them that we can. 50 out of 50. That's our player right there, everybody. That is our player. Trayvon Drayton. And then we have another gem. Terrence Reese, left tackle. We are second. Ooh. They're visiting Penn State on the 14th. Okay. Pressure, pressure, pressure. DM and coach's favorite is what we did. Another one. We did big sway, right? Big sway. We could keep it in. Do we schedule a visit? They got week 14. Do we schedule them on... Oh, they already have one on week 14. We can't have them come to Louisville. Okay, that stinks. Auburn we can, though. Auburn, we can have the left tackle come in. We have another left tackle up there, though, that we want to schedule a visit, right? Let's come back to Reese. Let's go up and look at the left tackle right here. Do we have a visit scheduled yet? We do not. Ooh, this is tough. Who do we want? This one. Yeah, this is the one. So we're gonna go ahead and lock this in. We're gonna go ahead and lock this in on Auburn. We're gonna spend 40 hours. Wait. Because we can't risk somebody else coming in and giving a visit, right? But if we spin this, we're gonna have to free up hours other places for Reese. Oh, we don't really have a lot of information on this guy, though. No, we don't have any. Never mind. We can't schedule it yet. I mean, we have to take what we can get. We don't have enough information yet on Oscar Beducci. Because we could really mess up that visit. We know we can't worry about proximity to home, right? Okay, Reese. Coach's favorite. We could keep playing the coach's favorite there, definitely. I don't think we need to schedule a visit yet. But I do think we need to DM player. Maximize influence for the week. But am I running out of time to schedule these visits? Probably. This is the running back, the Jill running back, Ray Acoin, that I really like. Elusive back. Has good speed, good acceleration, change of direction, and carrying. Not the greatest awareness, but they probably have good development. So this is one we definitely want to keep focus on. So we did sway on TV time. Did it work? Playing time. Brand exposure. Motivation. Championship contender. And then playing time. I don't know. Did it work? Do we have to keep doing it? Keep swaying them? Keep swaying them? Well, we can try it. And then Craig Cook. Right guard. We're second on the list. Georgia has invited a visit on week 14. And we have been trying to sway. And we could keep trying to sway towards our program, right? Lead them towards, and then we can hit with, later on, we can hit with the big sell, right? Or the hard sell. I don't know if we can get this right guard over Georgia, but we're going to try. Then Mike Parker, the quarterback. I am interested in this quarterback, but we are number one on the list, and I don't think this quarterback would be our starter after year one. I think that other one, Ajayi, I think is going to be better, but I still don't want to get rid of this quarterback. They seem to really like us here at Kentucky, and we keep sending and talking their friends and family every week. So we're gonna keep that up. Tremaine Stack, athlete, elusive back, 92 speed, change of direction. We're number one on the list. We don't even have to. That recruit just wants us. I mean, really. I don't even think that we need to do much of anything. Like, go ahead and take off social media, right? From Louisville, Kentucky? Until somebody starts to compete with us, keep them. Now, Devin Bieniemy could be a very solid scrambling quarterback. This is one with the 92 speed. This fits our team to perfection. And somebody mentioned this in a comment. Somebody's like, Ryan, this is your play style. Devin Bieniemy is your play style. So go after him. And I agree with you. We're going to keep sending that. Oh, we better schedule a visit. Okay, let's free up an hour somewhere. Kyle Cole, we're second. I think our recruiting class, we might just have too many. Too many we're trying to go after. And once we get them all into our top 3, I like this one right here, Dylan Rowe. I think we're going to have to go after cornerbacks in the transfer portal. And I'm serious. We're not going to get this player, right? Do I give up on them? Do I finally give up on this quarterback? They're so good. But so is Devin. This player is amazing. This is the one I really wanted. But sometimes you have to admit defeat. And I don't think there's a way we get this player. I really don't. I think we go ahead and back off a bit. Maybe remain contact on social media and that's it. I just don't think we can get him. I think sometimes you have to accept defeat. And this is an athlete. Why are we... It's a gym. But no, why are we... No. Let's just add the lowest amount. Search social media. Just so we show that we still have them. Verbally committed to Notre Dame. If we're second, we have a chance. We do not. So we can go ahead and remove Swaim off the list. And honestly, we can remove all these. Any ones that we don't have hours with right now, we are not getting at this point. Sometimes you've got to accept that you're not getting these, right? We have our recruiting class that we are thinking right now. We just need to clean up a little bit. Need to clean up. Now this one, we are on their list. We may keep them. We may keep them. And we're at 5 on their list. They're about to go to top 3 though. I mean, we could easily get into top 3 of this one. We haven't scouted at all. Do we need to? Good question. I accidentally left the screen, but I don't know. I really don't know. A lot of decisions to make. Wow, I love scouting here. A Joseph Smoot is one we definitely probably can't get. Athlete, elusive back. We'll go ahead and remove them off our list. Yancey, right outside linebacker. They basically have made their mind up. They're going to Ohio State. We could take a risk on them. They are good. They're really good, but I think it's time. I think we've got to clean up this. In my opinion, I think we've got to clean up this scouting recruiting class, remove some people that we're not going to be able to get, and focus on the ones we really want, right? We're getting to that point that we really got to be selective because we can't lose out on a lot of these players. And I know Antoine was one that I was thinking about, but okay, now let's go back to Devin Bieniemy, and we can schedule a visit. And I do think Bieniemy is going to be our future quarterback. So we're going to put Bieniemy at Auburn. And if we lose, it's not a big deal. If we win, it's massive. And they like coach prestige. And conference prestige. Conference prestige is A+. So let's do trophy tour. Let's do the A+, right? Trophy tour, and then that's that. Hey, Kyle Cole halfback. And hey, feel free. You all can save recruits that you're hoping to see on the team next year. You know, I'm hoping to see a lot of them, but we realize we can't get them all. So if there's some recruits y'all would like to see, you can let me know. It doesn't mean I'm going to go after them, but I like where we are with this running back. Kyle Cole from Tennessee. Liking what I'm seeing here. I think the other halfbacks we have are better, though. Here's the tight end who I love. 6'6". You can't coach height, right? You can't coach height. We're still DMing him each week, keeping the influence. Nobody else is coming after him. So we don't need to do much with this player. We could probably even remove DM player and free up some hours. But no, we need the DM player. Yeah, let's not get carried away. And then Antoine Craig is the bust, but the bust does not mean they're going to be a bad player. They could still be good. They're lower in one or a few attributes and could be lower development, right? So, oh, this is the one we're competing with. Louisville from Bowling Green, Kentucky, a Phil General middle linebacker. And we have quite a bit going into this one. Louisville. Back up. Back up, Louisville. So how about we send the house? How about we send the house here to Antoine? Once he visits Louisville in week 6, that's going to help us big time. Once he visits Louisville and they take a loss, I'm just kidding. Imagine, watch, pay attention to it after the week 6 matchup. See which way that moves. It'd be cool if it plays off the way I said, right? Oh my, I have so much fun in this series. Anybody still out there watching through all the recruiting? I know these videos get long at this point, but that's why I put the timestamps for you all to jump around wherever you want. You all seem to like the scouting just like I do. Storm Livings, middle linebacker from Ohio. We are number 1 on the list, fighting with Purdue and Wisconsin. Ohio State's there as well, competing, but they're early. Look at they haven't even gone down to their top 8. Like, let's get it together, Storm. Let's start to narrow it down a bit. Probably should put a little more focus on them. I think they're going to be, well, not yet. Not yet. Dylan Rowe was that cornerback because we really need a cornerback. We might be going after cornerbacks in the transfer portal, though. We just want to be in their top 3 for now. We can start competing a little bit later. Okay, I like where we're at right now. I like where we're at. I don't think we're going to be able to get Steven Yancey. We haven't spent enough points on Yancey. But honestly, this recruiting class is looking great. Do you all think the rest of the season is going to be filled with heartbreak of recruits? We think we have them and they sign with somebody else. Wow, this game can be heartbreaking, right? I know it will be. I know it will be, but we're going to hope. I hope we get Rooks. Flanders is one we can spend more points on as well. Did we already scheduled a visit at Auburn? That's right. But we can do even more. We can contact friends and family. We've got more hours this week. We've got 25. We don't want to lose out on this player. And Ohio State is really working to get him. Badushi is one that we are maxed out right now. I do want to schedule a visit probably next week. But we want to learn more about him on the right side of the screen. We don't know enough because we only know they like proximity to home. We can't risk scheduling the visit. We have to wait till we learn that about them and then play into that. Imagine if we play into proximity to home. Yeah, you know what they say? Kentucky's just a minute away from California. Imagine our scouting coordinator and head coach Ryan Gamer trying to convince them, yeah, California's just a second away, you know? Trying to be like, oh, you didn't know the teleporter has been invented yet? Yeah, yeah, you didn't know that? It's definitely been invented. Just gotta look for it. This recruiting class, I'm telling you all, could be amazing. This is one we have to compete for big time. Devon Drayton, it's going to be a battle with Pitt. And they are so close to making their decision. You see that? They were so close. And we've got to schedule a visit on this one. We have to. But how? How do we do it? I think we need to go ahead and lock it in. We've got to change some points here. Terrence Reese, I really want this player, but we're going to have to shift some points around to be able to get, I think, Mike Parker. We can lose some, right? Because he's a good quarterback, right? Don't get me wrong, but we've got to schedule a visit. We can put more on him next week. We'll just have a little influence there. Sorry, Mike. We still love you. We have to get 20 more points. So where do we get them? Not Bieniemy. Bieniemy is one we really want. And it's going to be really tough to get. Really tough to get. Hopefully he has a good visit. Kyle Cole is one that I'm not necessarily fully on yet. So I think we can drop some points this week and free it up. This may come back to bite us, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. it's a risk I'm willing to take, right? For Drayton. It was Drayton, right? I had the memory of a goldfish. Yes, it's definitely Drayton. So that's the one we're battling with, right? Oh my. The halfback. Yeah, this is it. Imagine. It's stressful. Yeah, it's not a complimentary visit yet, but we better win against Auburn. We better win. Oh, proximity to home is what we got to play for. Yeah, family visit. Have the family in. Have the family in. Let's have a good time. There we go. Okay, there is the scouting for the week. Drayton is one who we will be monitoring very closely. Probably will be the starting running back next year. I really think he will be. I think Drayton will actually be the starting running back. So hope you all enjoyed the recruiting. Let's take a look at the top classes and see where we stand right now. Oh, this is probably ones that already have them locked in, right? We don't have anybody locked in yet, so we'll be up there. We're probably in last place. We haven't locked in anybody yet. Come on, Kentucky. Come on. But we will advance the week because I'm interested, like you all, in knowing where are we at in the rankings. So let's go ahead and advance the weeks and see what we got going on here. What a fun episode. Going into Ole Miss, taking them down. Trayvon Drayton, before the visit, says, I'm going to the Kentucky Wildcats, baby. All we had to do was invite him. Yes, we got him. We got him from Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is shocked. Come on, YouTube. Our first commit from Pickerington, Ohio. Our starting running back next season, I believe, will be. Oh my, a Gym 4-star running back, elusive back. Are you kidding me? Let's celebrate that, YouTube. Let's go, our first recruit. Anybody else? No? Okay. Trayvon has committed, you legend. Now, is that a verbal commit? They can undecide, right? Hope not. But let's take a look at this. Okay, Trayvon has committed. Pat has reached his top 3 schools. And we're in it. Ooh, it's close, though. Wow, Devin has really shifted focus away from Kentucky. I knew we were farther down on the list, but Georgia, what did Georgia do? Does he not know that we beat Georgia? Come on, Devin. Wow, okay. Antoine Craig, this one we're not too worried about, though. We are in the top 3, but we're beating to Louisville. Getting beat by Louisville. You hate to see that. Ohio State, yeah, we're not in the top 3 scorers of Yancey. We didn't think we were going to get them. Stuber, we're not in the top 3. We didn't think we were going to get that right guard. And then Kyle has reached top 5, and we are number 1. That's that tight end. We even took a lot of focus off of him. Paris has released top 5. We are not in it. And Terrence Reese. You're kidding me. Going to Penn State, Terrence. We'll remember that. Who knows? Maybe they can uncommit. What if we win a national championship? What if we win? Hear me out. What if we win the SEC championship and then we go on to win the national championship and then they uncommit from Penn State after we beat them in the national championship and they go to Kentucky? Craig! Right guard Craig Cook. Wow, this is so tough. Okay, that is heartbreaking, some of the ones we lost. Okay. But hey, we got Drayton. Georgia? Come on, Georgia. Oh, it's a bye week next week. Oh, so I guess we got next episode. We'll probably have bye week, scouting. Who's our next game? Let's take a look at the schedule here. Our next game is against Vanderbilt. So next episode, we will have the bye week and recruiting, and then we'll play up against Vanderbilt. and then do recruiting after that. I don't want this video to be 3 hours, so I don't want to go down the rabbit hole of recruiting, because then it's going to take forever for it to process here on YouTube, and it's already pretty long, right? But what a week. We'll take a look at the top stories here to close it out. So Clemson, number 6, is facing off number 4 Florida State. Oh, and we want to see our ranking, right? Oregon barely won against unranked UCLA 39-37 in overtime. Oh my. What a game. You have Michigan going up against Washington this week as well. But let's take a look at the biggest thing that we all want to know. 13-ranked Kentucky, we should be higher. I don't know what the hate is towards this Kentucky team right now. To have Georgia at 6, 2-2, and our team at 5-0, that's so much disrespect. That is about as disrespectful as you can get. Look how many one-loss teams are in front of us. Yeah, right. We beat South Carolina, Georgia. We went into Ole Miss and crushed them. They were ranked 17. The top 25 gives no respect to Kentucky. Like, do you all agree? There's no way Kentucky should be 13. We should be in the top 10. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind we should be in the top 10. The 13 is way too low. Wow. The disrespect that they're giving to this Kentucky Wildcats team is absolutely heartbreaking. Let's take a look at the coach abilities. We have 10 points to spend. So probably going to go down the recruiter path here. Who are we going after right now? Offensive lineman, always be Cruton. Increases weekly recruiting hours for offensive linemen. Defensive line, always be Cruton. Increases weekly recruiting hours for defensive line. Are we running backs? We've already locked in. We're not going after many wide receivers or tight ends. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and always be Cruton, the O-line. And then always be Cruton, the D-line. What do our other coaches bring to the table? Let's see. Oscar Carter is a recruiter. We need to mix this around. So our motivator gives us bonus experience for QBs when QBs are drafted. Pay it forward, bonus experience for running backs when they're drafted in the top 3 rounds. And running backs stay hot through timeouts, quarter change, and across games. Love that. Same thing for wide receivers. That is huge. And now they spend these points automatically. And, oh, they're an elite recruiter. Maybe we don't get rid of them. Okay, these are having a... Nice. These are having some nice impact on the team. We have an elite recruiter, and then is this another elite recruiter? Whoa. Okay, Kentucky wants recruiting, don't they? They're going all out on the recruiting side, as they should be, but we need a coach who focuses on offensive scheme, right? We need a coach that actually improves our players on the field, boost to pursuit and play recognition. We need a tactician on this team. We need somebody focusing on tactician, and maybe we get a new defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator next year to mix it up. You don't want everything on recruiting, right? Recruiting is great, but we can't get too carried away. But thank you all for watching this video to the end. Our week 6 will be a bye week. We'll go through recruiting first in the next episode, jump into the next week, jump into the game against Vanderbilt, and continue to lead the Kentucky Wildcats to the national championship. We are 5-0, everybody. Let's get some hype in the comments. Check out the full Road to Glory series as well, where Rhett Gamer on the channel, Ryan Gamer's brother, is the quarterback for the Minnesota Golden Gophers. That series has been a blast, and wow, is it tough. It is really tough. I will see you all in the next one. Plenty of other sports game content here on the Gamer Booty YouTube channel. We have 7 ongoing career modes here. See you next time. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.